This is a HeadGum podcast.
Dynamic banter. Mike and Steve are gonna do bits and have some fun. Dynamic banter. Honking horns and ringing bells and making good. Dynamic banter. Don't forget the history road on Dynamic banter.
Stupidest band tonight at the Forum.
What do they do?
Hey guys, thanks so much for coming out. You know us. We do your favorite songs with my mouth.
With my mouth. Dude, something spilled over onto the Valley cast from Dynamic Banter. Ryan?
Too much. Split the diff.
Ryan?
I need Lee his shoulder.
Ryan?
And then I'm like, yeah, that's perfect.
Ryan? Yes, Steve? Will you grab me a water? Yes. Thank you, Ryan. I'm just settled in, you know, and the shots are all set.
Ryan, go ahead.
The children are in bed.
$500 more to the invoice.
500 more. Are you only saying that because we're recording and you want to feel like you're really paying Ryan well?
Yeah. Go ahead and add $500 more.
Why don't you add one more zero to your exuberant paycheck?
That's weird when the number starts with 0. And we keep adding on to it.
I wouldn't complain. I would not complain. Wait, I wanted to say something. Oh, something spilled over from the Valley. Welcome to Dynamic Banter, everybody.
Are we recording?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
I don't waste any goddamn time. It's 10:13. Something spilled over from Dynamic Banter onto the Valley cast.
Uh-huh.
And I guess, you know what? I'll just play it for you because you should probably hear this.
You're going to play the Valley cast on Dynamic
No.
Banter?
There's a Valley. So here's, and I don't need to get too into the weeds here, but on the Valley cast, users submit intro songs for us.
Uh-huh. And now the Dynamic Banter song is the Valley cast.
One amazing. Do you know who Jesse Stillwell is?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, so Jesse Stillwell made an intro for the Valley cast, and it has a full-on fucking Dynamic Banter bit in it. And it's like, it's really good, and then it's even better when you know what that is, but nobody knows what the fuck that is.
Ryan, I need to be more over here.
Ryan. Oh, dude, you didn't have to do this. This is a lot. There's like bottles of water in the fridge. It's okay, buddy. Thank you. He poured me an entire glass, the largest glass of water I've ever seen.
Ryan just got the wrong water, so go ahead and subtract 2 zeros.
This man has never worked food service, if you see how high this water level is. That's dangerous. You could spill that on a baby.
You could spill it on a different podcast.
You could spill it on a different podcast. I'm trying to find the fucking thing. But anyway, so it spilled over, and it's like a really good intro, because it's Jesse Stillwell.
Yeah.
This is Jesse Stillwell.
Dude, he just made...
There it is. Found it.
Me and Zoya's podcast better recently.
Oh, yeah. He's great. Anyway, so I'll play it for you guys, and then it just... Dude, it's so good. You'll hear. Okay, here we go.
This is like your theme song?
An intro to the Valleycast.
The Valleyfolk is a collection of friends that are slowly being crushed by the ever-growing weight of responsibility that accompanies running a business. Despite this, they continue to provide quality content for us, their fans, even as their souls slowly march towards the frayed edge of eternity, as more and more of their life essence escapes with each panicked bedtime sobbing session. And we, the fans, reciprocate this love with our own love, and provide for these heroes our positive reinforcement, feedback, validation, and the hard-earned dollars that all coalesce to keep the merciless darkness at bay for just a little while longer. This is what life is about. To struggle together. To share this pain together. To sit atop a hill that we've all been climbing together, out of breath but triumphant and at peace. Laughing and smiling. It is with that in mind that I leave you all with these final words of wisdom from one of the greatest men who has ever lived. Oh no, I got some water in my mouth. That's too much water. Why did God make this? Oh boy, this is awful. Oh Jesus Christ. What a terrible predicament I find myself in with all of this water entering my mouth and stomach without my consent. This really is a lot of water. I guess I'm drowning now. Great. Awesome. Enjoyed the show.
Isn't that great?
Yeah. That's wonderful.
It's
That's
so good.
wonderful.
And then I watched Lee, Joe, and Elliot listen. So their faces went from the start of the song to
Yeah.
to because they don't know what the fuck that bit is.
Yeah.
They don't know that bit.
But if you do,
It's like so funny.
second level.
Yeah, it's for our audience.
Yeah.
It was a little treat for our audience.
That was wonderful.
Jesse Stillwell is he's a clever one.
Can I tell you what he did on me and Zoya's podcast?
Yeah, please.
We have a $50 sponsor on the Patreon where we help you like promote something that you want to promote.
That's nice.
And so he's like, if you could just play this video on the podcast and don't watch the video prior, I have nothing to sell. I just want you to watch this
Oh, that's
video on the
great.
podcast. And it was a cameo. And I must explain first, I don't know if I've told you this story, but there was this one time me and Zoya went to the park over there in Encino, and we were playing basketball, and there was an old man, maybe at least 70, and his young niece, 13-year-old niece, who was like an AAU basketball player, 13-year-old little white
And
blonde
that's the
girl.
American Association Angels. Angel Year University. AAU, right? Angels and Annual Angel University.
And we played basketball, and she crossed me up. Do you know what that means? It's like when you do a crossover in front of someone and they trip up.
And you steal the ball from them. The person steals the ball.
No, when they have it.
Oh, they have it.
And they
they're
pass
like,
from one
it's
hand
like
to
you're-
the other. And me as
It's
a
like making
defender is
someone
like,
cartoon dizzy.
Where am I trying? Yes, 100%. Sometimes you fall completely down. There's
That's real?
days of video of it on the internet. You'd love it. You both love
Wow. The human brain, everybody.
it. So basically, there's one, and basically what happens is when you do that to someone, you're on a playground, you're surrounded by all your friends, and you yell ankles because it's like you broke the person's ankles.
Right.
So I'm guarding this 13-year-old girl.
Man, these street rules make me happy.
It's a game. There are rules to the game. I
Do
don't
they
know what you
yell
do in Dungeons
ankles?
and Dragons.
Do they yell-
But I'm sure there's things that people yell.
We yell ankles
There you go.
because they get numb. Ankles! Ankles!
Ankles. Go
Joey-
to Red Mountain doing ankles.
Joey, you gotta get up, man. You've been shitting for 7 hours.
That's my character kick.
Dude, blood flow, baby. Blood flow.
I'm gonna get blood clots.
That's what
I
they call
forgot
them,
what we're
too. They
talking
call them blood clots.
Blood clot.
Blood clots! What's up? BC in the house.
So anyway, if I trip somebody
So
up,
the
I
little
yell
girl, the
ankles,
niece
and
came
all your
in.
friends go nuts. Yeah. So I'm guarding the niece. She does this crossover.
Did she
move.
just run into the game, or she was playing with you guys the whole
No,
time?
like me and Zoya were shooting around, and
Just
then
shooting
her
hoops.
and her almost dead grandfather came up and was like, "Could we shoot around?"
And did you shoot him around?
I shot him around, and I said, "Take this, nerd!" And then I turned him completely over, and I dumped him in a
Of
trash
course he
can.
did. And he stayed completely stiff.
And the reason for
So
that
that
is
you
because
could-
I don't fuck around.
So she just was like watching you guys have fun, and she was like, I want to have fun.
Yeah, and then basically we played 2-on-2. I'm guarding the little girl. She did a cross.
Wait, who was the two? Who's the two?
her and her almost dead?
Almost
grandfather.
Dead played?
Oh yeah, he was good too.
Wow, I can't believe
It
it.
must have run in the family.
AD on the court.
Yeah. A. Drexler.
Arnold Drexler, almost dead on the court.
So I'm guarding her. She does this crossover move. I remain unfazed, and I have witnesses, and she yells ankles at me.
Wow, so she knew. She
Yeah,
knows how
she's
to
a
do it.
basketball. She's a baller shot.
Oh, she's a
caller.
baller shot caller. Okay.
So she was basically like, I got this 30 whatever I was year old man,
Hmm.
right? Fast forward to today, it's a big ongoing joke on me and Zoya's podcast, people type in all the time, like, sorry about your ankles. I'm like, it didn't happen. It's this thing that goes back and forth. right? So Jesse Stillwell
Love him.
said, I'm going to sponsor you. Just play this video on the podcast without watching it beforehand.
Whoa.
We play the video, and it's Chris Hansen from To Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Mr. Falzone. That name sounds very familiar, perhaps from some recent transcripts I've been going over. Mr. Falzone, Chris Hansen here, and according to those transcripts, I see that you were done dirty by a little girl on the basketball court. I'm going to need you to take a seat right over there. And oh, would you look at that? Your ankles are broken. What am I to make of that? You're already on the ground. My job here is done.
and
Wait, who did it?
Who did what? Jesse Stillwell ordered a
dubbed?
cameo.
From
It's
the real
legit
Chris Hansen.
Yeah. And sent me a cameo.
Did he say, we're going to have to sit down? Or like,
Oh, yeah, he has his catchphrase. He's like, why don't you take a seat over there?
We're going to have you take a seat over by the camera.
Take a seat in the most well-lit seat in your own kitchen.
So, you got laid up by a 13-year-old girl
No.
that grew up and became Michael Jordan.
The truth is, I did not. But that seems to be the general consensus because people like to believe this fake news that we have.
How
so
young was
much
this
of.
girl? 13, you say?
13 or 14 years
Dude,
old.
a 13-year-old girl yelling ankles? That's scary.
Yeah.
Like, I would be scared.
Especially when she's lying about it, and now it's my responsibility as a 30-something-year-old to be like, no, you didn't. You know? And then
Yeah.
if you zoom out, I'm in the middle of this basketball court yelling at a 13-year-old girl, you didn't take my ankles, dude. Okay?
Yeah.
If you're going to do it, do it.
Yeah.
You ever yell at a 13-year-old as a grown man with a beard and long hair in public?
I had something that I saw yesterday, Michael. Good story. Thank you. I found a tweet from someone who's a listener of the show.
Jesse
And I hope
Stillwell.
this is interesting. It's from Jesse Stillwell. Just everything's from Jesse Stillwell. I hope this is interesting. But this Twitter user, Sir Donkey Shane, said, have you guys ever looked up how to make moon water and what its benefits are? LMAO. It sounds like a bit you would do on Dynamic Banter. So I got curious. What the fuck is moon water?
Instantly curious. Yeah. Do you know, Ryan?
Do you know? Does water come from the moon?
There's no water.
Do
on
we
the moon.
bottle water from the moon?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Wow. I'm looking for like anything about it on Google, and I found moon water, and I'm like, oh, Wikipedia, because it looks like it says Wikipedia right next to it. But no, sir, it says Witchipedia. Like witches. Should we read
That is absolutely where moon water would be.
Yeah. Should we read about moon water from Witchipedia?
Yeah, but I would also...
Let me put on some spooky Halloween music.
I'd also check Urban Dictionary if you could.
And Urban Outfitters.
I've checked every Urban Outfitters for moon water.
Dude, okay, so people need to know. I guess because we talked about how we wanted more stuff in the mail, we got like
we got
many
more
fucking packages.
Yeah.
We have more packages than I think we've ever gotten. Which is crazy because like
We got more packages than a Chippendales dance crew.
yeah, we do. Anyway, we're going to open them. I'm hoping there's more instruments in there.
Yeah.
That's what this podcast needs. Okay, wait. So I don't want that music. Let's get ominous. We got some ominous? Here we go. All right, Moonwater from Wikipedia. And you said you want me to check Urban Dictionary?
It doesn't matter. I just feel like moon water sounds like a...
It's-
You ever get moon water from a girl?
Dude, it's when she's like so wet that it feels like you're floating in space.
And then the other friend goes, what? You've never floated in space. How would you?
Barrow.
Let's go to Cumberland Farms and get a sandwich.
I'm deeply sad.
And you're gay.
Wow, there is something on Urban Dictionary called Moonwater, but
There
this
we
one's
go.
capitalized and it's all one word.
Do you think it's case sensitive, this word? Like McDonald?
Let's see if Wikipedia has an entry for Moonwater. Yeah, okay. So, dude, here's what we got. We got the, oh man, never mind. We've got the Wikipedia. Okay, Mike, this is your choice, okay? The choice is yours to where we start with this. I've got the Wikipedia entry. I've got the Urban Dictionary entry. And I've got the Wikipedia entry. Where shall we begin?
Wikipedia, please.
All right. Wikipedia, the online encyclopedia of magic. And by the way, magic is spelled not the way that you think it is.
It's spelled the traditional which way.
M-A-G.
Wait, hold on, Steve. Which way is it spelled?
M-A-G. Mike, this is going to piss you off, I think. M-A-G-I-C-K.
Oh.
Uh-oh. He's turning red, guys. You should watch the video. He's very red. There's steam shooting out of his ears.
Okay.
So the online encyclopedia of magic, folklore, and the occult.
The cult.
The occult. And that's spelled O-C-K-C-C-C-K-C-U-L-T.
And then that sign from Ozark.
Moonwater is water. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to change this up.
Why? Is it immediately offensive? and
No.
terrible?
The music needs to change. Let me see. Sorry.
This is like the adult version of Are You Afraid of the Dark, that music.
This is where we need
Which I saw
It
on
is-
Pluto TV, not sponsored. It's basically free TV. Why would you not get it? You could see my first and only comedic TV appearance.
Wow.
But they have this whole station that plays old school Nickelodeon all day. And I watched like 3 episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark? And it still holds up. It's a good show.
Really?
It's not one of those shows and you're like, oh, this is gross and 90s and it's too
But it's got a good
90s.
structure and it
Yeah.
flows and it's good stories.
If you don't pay attention to what they're wearing or what the hair looks like, all of the stories hold up.
Dude, you know about the scary stories to tell in the dark.
It was my favorite book series. As a
Can we
child.
see the movie, dude?
Yeah, I'm gonna be scared.
Are you
boy.
scared? Let's
Yeah.
go see the movie.
Okay.
I
I hate movies, and I will go to that movie with you.
Let's do a review of it
Okay.
after we see it.
Bonus content.
Yeah.
Lion.
No, it'll just be an episode.
Add another 0 to the front of that.
We'll just
number.
do it in an episode, Mike. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Moonwater, Michael Falzone, according to Wikipedia, the online encyclopedia of magic, folklore, and the occult, says moonwater is water that has been charged with the energies of the moon. It is a popular way to charge water to be used during a ceremony or spell working or to brew magical potions. And,
Like it's a good base, like it's chicken broth for witches.
yeah, it's the bouillabaisse, the moonyabaisse. And may be used for anything you are directed to use water for.
How do you charge a moon water? Or am I getting?
Let's
too
find
far?
out. I think we're going to get there. While moon water is charged with lunar energies, it may also be charged with the energies of the zodiac sign the moon is passing through at the time, and thus may be used to enhance magical workings related to the sign. This is bonkers.
Related to the sign was my favorite Ace of Base song.
You remember the sign? This song is related to the sign.
I know that you're seeing the sign. The sign is like the sign.
Creating moon water. To create moon water, one must not simply walk into Mordor. To create moon water, simply collect water
and then walk backwards.
and then and hold. I was just gonna say, collect water, then hold it up to the moon.
Plug your water directly into the moon.
Turn it on. Turn it off. Turn it on. Turn it off.
On for 2 seconds.
Moon water. So you just collect water from an appropriate source and place it in a transparent glass or silver container.
I feel like you're going to have to look up appropriate sources.
Yeah, there's really no explanation of that at all.
Okay.
And that's not to shit on the author, but
if it doesn't work, how are you going to
like
know?
this is clearly written for people that are like 100% about this.
You already know all the sources.
You gotta be ready for the layman to enter Wikipedia.
Yeah. That's us. We're just trying to learn.
And also, if you're trying to be like Wikipedia, then I highly recommend maybe making appropriate source a link
Smart.
that'll
Smart.
take you to appropriate
A clickable
sources.
link. Why don't you be a little more Wokepedia
Shit.
and have a nice idea of who might be entering your site? Maybe they don't want us to know. Maybe that's the
Maybe they don't want us to
then
know.
Everyone would be a witch.
Yeah, maybe they're like, if you know, you know.
Uh-huh. That's pretty punk rock.
I'm so mad I could spit.
Go ahead and hawk one up, Steve.
Ugh. Ah! Mike, we don't have any ads in this episode. I don't know how to feel about it.
We're done.
This is the end of
I was
dynamic banter.
In this for the fun that I had during the ads. And now it's over.
Is this because we keep fucking up the ads?
Yeah, we're not allowed to have ads anymore. We're not allowed to get paid to
Um,
do this. What is the Urban Dictionary version?
I'm sorry, we're not done learning how to create moon water according to Wikipedia.
Okay, sorry.
Someone is waiting there with a pencil and pen because you never know when you might need a pencil or a pen
This is
for
that
taking
moment.
notes.
Yeah.
And they're like, fuck, how do you create moon water? I don't have the internet.
What if you got all your information from this?
Okay, I have to start this sentence over because it's insane if I don't. To create moon water, simply collect water from an appropriate source and place it in a transparent glass or silver container that has been washed well and cleansed in whichever way you see fit. What does that mean?
There's a lot of leeway in this stuff. There's not, and then there is.
Yeah. Like, I bet somewhere here there's directions for some kind of spell, and one of the ingredients is a pinch of...
Rat's face.
It's like, what's a pinch?
Yeah. Yeah, it's an old Italian measurement.
Yeah, a pinch.
Dude, I also like how they're like, collect your water, the right water from the right source. Okay?
Is this like making New York pizza? Like, you can't
Yeah.
make it without the right water?
Yeah. So then you're there listening and you're like, okay, I'll get it from the right source. I won't forget that. They're like, make sure you wash out your silver basin. They're like, okay, how do I wash it? And then
As
the witch is like,
you
whatever, just wash
see
it.
fit.
Don't be weird. You're
Dude,
being
wash
weird.
it. Yeah, but do I use soap or something? Dude,
What the fuck?
wash your fucking silver.
Did you get water from the appropriate source? Yes. Then what are you worried about?
Okay, but I'm trying to wash it.
What if
so,
the water that I wash it with isn't from the appropriate source? And then that water
Dude.
residue is mixed
Dude.
up with the good water.
Dude, I mean, I'm starting to walk towards the crowd you're gathering. Okay. Set the container outdoors as the moon rises. Set your container outdoors as the moon rises so that the moon shines onto and into
What Blue Oyster Cult song is
the container. Should the moon rises. Ding 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 ding
moon rises into your
container. Dude, but here's the thing. So it's saying set the container outdoors as the moon rises so that the moon shines onto and into the container. You may say a few words of your intention at this time.
I hope this works.
After the moon has set or before the sun rises, retrieve your container and store it appropriately. If you leave your moon-charged water outside when the sun rises, you're dead. Then it just moves on and says moon water is usually created beneath the full moon, but it can be created beneath other moon phases as well.
As long as it's a moon.
This seems like a
charge
TED Talk that would be in Star Trek.
Yeah. Could you charge your moon water underneath a friend who's taking down his pants for fun?
Yeah, what kind of moon water would that be? Here's the thing, Mike. The full moon will give you the most lunar light in the absence of sunlight, producing the most well-charged water. However, if you expose your water to moonlight several nights in a row, oh man, this is starting to get fucking confusing to me.
So you take it in,
Hold
you put
on
it
a
back
second.
out?
If you expose your water to moonlight several nights in a row, preferably during the waxing period, you can still achieve a signification charge. A signification charge. Is that a Depeche Mode album? Signification charge.
Siri, is signification a word?
What is she?
Representation or conveying of meaning.
All right. Wikipedia's got a thesaurus. What does it mean? It's like a chain, like some kind of whatever. Who cares?
I
Anyway,
honestly don't
okay.
know.
So many witches will insist that the water collected and used for ritual come from a living source, such as a spring or a stream. Holy shit! I got scared.
So
I was like, a
that's-
living source? Are you draining water?
Our
Is
water?
that the source? You're like killing people and taking their water?
Yeah. Yuck.
I bet someone does. I bet they did, dude. I bet there were times
Uh-huh.
when they were so fucking like unsure of how to fix really simple shit.
We must drain a man.
Yeah. When we crushed the man by rock last week for fun, we noticed that there was a fair amount of water in the body,
Water.
not just blood.
This was before they called it blood.
So, if we are to make the proper moon water, someone must be crushed. We must retrieve their water.
Thank you. I will add to the good gentleman. I noticed a little bit of water came peeling out of his penis once we crushed it with a frog beneath the boulder.
Yes, it could have been dirty water, which is what we call pee during this time.
I'm telling you how we talked during this time.
Just to remind the audience we're speaking in front of. Here's the thing, though. It's fucking bonkers, but it's straight up bonkers. But who knows, dude? Like the moon, we know a lot about the moon.
What do we know about the moon?
We know that the moon is in space. Our first sponsor today is
The moon is in retrograde.
we don't know. We don't know shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, we know as much as we know, and we know quite a lot, but we don't know a lot.
What?
For all we know, because you know how the rays of the sun can essentially kill you.
For all we know, which is a lot.
This
Not much.
is true, right? The
Yes,
rays of the sun
can
could kill you.
Yeah.
So what could the rays of the moon do?
They're the
Maybe
same,
charge your water.
They're the same rays. The rays of the moon, the moon.
Yeah, because it's the
emits
sun
no light.
shining off of the moon. That's why we even see the moon.
Yeah. And that's amore.
But if the sun is shining onto the moon like a big pizza pie,
Yeah.
the reflection is coming back to Earth, and we're getting like a lunar light in a way, right?
Yeah.
Which is a combination of the sun's rays
And the moon's dirt.
and the moon's dirt,
yeah.
or moon poop.
Which is how we talk now.
That's what we called our poop back then. Moon poop. We don't know, dude. We don't know. Maybe the moon charges your water and it makes you fucking feel good or something.
Sure.
We don't fucking know.
You don't.
I
think-
don't know.
Here's.
Do you know?
I don't know for sure, but I do know that human beings are greedy and love to make money.
Yeah.
So if moon water did amazing things, it
Yeah.
would be made in a factory,
Right.
and sold to people for
Who knows?
trillions of dollars.
You know what? I think these communities, whether they are real or not, these like witches and things like that.
Wiccans,
I think there's
I think.
always going to be corruption in these kind of communities, and totally there's going to be people that are like not really.
You think there are people who are not Wiccan who take the money from the Wiccans?
And like go like, oh, I learned this from a real Wiccan priestess or something, and now I'm teaching you in this seminar.
Yeah.
And I learned these attributes to heal the mind and the soul and
How do
shit.
you weed them out?
I don't know. I think you just gotta like have faith in pieces of humanity.
Sure.
And Pieces of Humanity, of course, is my favorite ensemble artist song from the 90s, when they all got together to save the rainforests.
Save the rain for us.
Save the rain for us. We are not associated with the rainforest.
The person doing the voiceover.
Yeah, they had to add
Why
it.
wouldn't they get it out?
Well, I love those Save the Rainforest commercials. It's actually Save the Rain for Us. There's no T, Brian.
Adams.
Brian. Okay, so let's go to Urban. You want to see Urban Dictionary before we go to real Wikipedia?
Yeah.
Urban Dictionary. The definition, the top definition of moonwater on the Urban Dictionary is the little splash you get on the ass when sitting on the toilet and a loaf drops from too high. Does that have to come from the right source?
Oh, moon water. Yeah.
It was horrible. I had to use the bathroom at the gas station, and I got a shot of moon water. Now I'll have to bleach my entire ass. Wikipedia is pretty cool, but Urban Dictionary is funny.
Yeah, that's where it's at. And who's to say who's right?
Dude, here's another definition of moon water. Get ready for this. Moon water is a combination of 1/3 semen, 2/3 piss. Dude, I saw a cup of moon water at Johnny's. It looked like yellow sperm.
That's a terrible sentence.
That's an awful
You
sentence.
could have done so much better with that sentence. Oh man, we had sex all night, and then I went and I dropped some moon water off in the toilet so I wouldn't get a STI.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I forgot to piss last night after having sex. I gotta go make some moon water.
Making moon water. That's the one. After sex, this is very important since we don't have a sponsor. PSA.
This is brought to you by.
Yeah, please make sure anytime you have any kind of sexual contact, whether you're
Having a mouth on your penis or on your vagina.
or if there's a putty on it, if it's in a butt, you always got to make moon water.
Yeah. You gotta make moon water, kids.
So important.
Make moon water before you get.
Or you'll get a Stone Temple Pilots.
And Wikipedia says Moon Water is a song recorded by Japanese singer Shizuka Kudo from her 10th studio album, Purple.
Promotes their shit on fucking Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, I know.
It can be
No, that was
downloaded.
Wikipedia.
Oh, that was Wikipedia.
That's the Wikipedia.
I thought that was like the fourth Urban
No.
Dictionary.
There's no more Urban Dictionary. I wish there was more. I would have read every single one of them.
Holy shit. That's great. I feel smarter and better.
Yeah, man. Thank you for that that piece of whatever that was.
Holy shit.
Whoever said it. Remember when we were like, man, I want to do radio. Could you imagine if we were reading like news and go like, yeah, that's some good info from whoever said that.
We wouldn't even remember the tagline to the station.
No.
Welcome to WWW. We got the rocks.
We're on rock and roll station 989 Rocks, the Whipster.
Guys, that's not it. That's not it. Fuck.
Please say it's so important. We'll pay you so much money.
I know, but can you put some... There should be something in here.
KPPX, where the action never stops.
KPPS, where the action never starts. KBBS. Put one in here. Put it in here. Put a big one in here. What the fuck? Who doesn't have their fucking call sign in the recording studio?
Get a mic flag, loser.
Jesus. All right. Where are we at in this motherfucker? 35. Wow, fucking time flew right by. Do you want to talk about anything? I was going to talk about like Mario Maker, Comic-Con. I don't know, there's not much to say.
I mean, Mario Maker is very interesting. Can I talk about 2 shows I have real quick?
Yeah, of course, get in there,
August
sweetheart.
5th, at the world-famous Laugh Factory, we're doing the Friends and Friends crowd work show. I'd come to that, and I can get you in for free on the guest list if you'd like. Also, I'm going to be home in Bridgeport, Connecticut on August 22nd, the Bridgeport Stress Factory. Gotta come. Tickets are going fast. Also, the 4th and 5th, I believe, of October, tickets are finally on sale for Toronto, Canada. I'll be in Toronto, Canada. Come to there if you're near there. Ding.
Yeah.
MikeValzone.com,
Yeah.
Squarespace website. Even though they decided not to sponsor us, I still
Not
believe in the
today.
product.
Not today, Jesus.
Thank you for that. Thank you for your time.
Dude, I just met Will Smith.
That's great. I saw the
Whoa,
picture
dude.
right before I came here.
I went to this event at Paramount for the movie Gemini Man,
Okay.
which is this new movie he's putting out where he's current age Will Smith and he's like a fucking badass operative that's like retired or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden he starts getting hunted down by a younger version of himself.
What?
Dude, this is like 90s action movie fodder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ang Lee directed this movie, and who's a legendary director.
Mm-hmm.
And Jerry Bruckheimer produced it.
Did you get to
of
see
Bad
it?
Boys
Did they
fame.
screen the
They
movie?
showed us a lot. They showed us a bunch of scenes, and dude, I've never seen anything like it. It's like they bumped up. You know how movies are like 24 frames a second or 30 frames a second or whatever?
24.
24. Film is 24 frames per second. Usually cinema films are 24 frames. This movie is 120 frames per second.
How does that affect your... Is that
There's zero motion blur on anything, and there's more information on the screen than normally there is.
Okay.
It's like super fucking high resolution, crisp as the way you are looking at me right now,
Yeah.
and moving the way that I'm moving right now.
Uh-huh.
It's like looking through a window at an action movie.
Huh.
And it was 3D. So it was like, what the fuck am I looking at?
So
At
it's
first,
basically just happening.
well, it's like you're in a little drone car and you're following around a movie.
Interesting.
And you're just looking at it in real life.
And it was cool.
It looked really cool. They did it once before with The Hobbit way back.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Jackson and Weta were so excited about this thing called HFR, high frame rate, because Peter Jackson is like obsessed with film technology, and he's part of a group of filmmakers like James Cameron and Ang Lee that want to like advance the technology of film and do like new techniques to make the movie theater exciting again.
Yeah.
Because right now,
Like the
like
first guy who zoomed in.
yeah, whoa! Everyone got sick the first time there was a zoom in.
3 people died the first time they zoomed in.
But yeah, he's just like a big advocate for film technology. And so way back when The Hobbit came out, they released it in 3D HFR. It was 60 frames per second.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like, it looked like someone had motion flow on the TV turned on. You ever seen motion flow?
No.
Where it's like everything moves like really unnaturally. It's almost
Okay.
like you're watching like a video game.
Okay.
It doesn't look good. It's not
Because
something
it's
you...
like creating pixels that aren't
Well,
there.
yeah, and unless that's what the source is, like a lot of sports are broadcast that way. A lot of sports should be broadcast that way because it is like real life you're looking at, and you want to see everything fast, and you don't want anything blurry. You want to see where the fucking ball is and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And so it's perfect for sports technology and like sports events and shit. But for television, most people are adding a post effect to it, which is just forcing something that was never meant to be seen that way to be seen that way.
Mm-hmm.
But with like The Hobbit, it was meant to be seen that way. It was just really weird, and it didn't work really. And it didn't take off, and everyone stopped using it. But
They see
Ang
this
Lee,
like a gimmick.
yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. They were trying to create essentially a gimmick because their feelings are that people aren't excited to go to the movie theater anymore. They just go to go.
Yeah.
People have their home theaters now. You know,
Right.
they can watch their own movie theaters.
They can see things the way they move in real life
Yeah, exactly. And so, but these directors are like, they really wanted to revolutionize theater technology in a way that makes people excited about going to the movies again. And this technology was like one option, and it kind of just fell by the wayside. But this movie is 120 frames, which is like fucking crazy, and it's 3D, and so it's Will Smith like doing like crazy fucking action stunts and shit.
Yeah.
And there's like cars like flipping over and explosions. And then there's this young Will Smith, which is essentially a 100% digital creation. It's just this like digital Will Smith there, but it uses a technology that I've like never seen before. It's just like the most realistic looking computer generated character I've ever seen.
Do you think that the actual technology is like a smoke screen, like a hey, look over here? And in real life, they got together in a meeting and they were like, why aren't people going to the movies anymore? Why did people go to the movies in the past? And then the answer to that is like, well, young Will Smith was in the movies of the past.
So we need to get young Will Smith back. Oh, this is like a test.
Yeah.
To get young Will Smith in movies.
And now
again.
everyone's talking about the frame rate. But the movie industry is in trouble because now every movie needs a young Will Smith.
I mean, the thing is like there was a Q&A with the director and Will Smith and Jerry Bruckheimer.
Was young Will Smith at the Q&A?
And someone was like, do you see this like replacing actors, or do you see this like, do you see old actors
Young Will replaced with young Will Smith.
Yeah, like do you see old actors like having a young digital version of themselves recreated? Because what they did in this movie is they like painstakingly researched old photos and footage of Will Smith. And then they got him to like mocap so that they could get the Will Smith motions.
Yeah, move like you moved at 27.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That's kind of what they did.
Yeah.
But when you're looking at the movie, you're like, dude, that's fucking Fresh Prince. That's Fresh Prince.
Uh-huh.
Like all he needs is the fucking flat top.
So
I'll
is
show
he not
you.
a credible threat?
Well, you know, Ang Lee said that it's like more expensive than even Will Smith was to make a young Will Smith.
Interesting.
So they're
well,
like,
that makes sense.
so they're like, we don't see it being like a super popular thing that might happen. But Will Smith was like, dude, you already have the Will Smith one now.
Yeah.
Just make a bunch of young Will Smith movies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So anyway, that who knows? They probably won't do that, which is stupid. But
Dude, the new Space Jam is all Will Smith.
young Will Smith.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll show you the trailer later, but it's just like, it just looks like a fun movie theater movie. Like Ang Lee's idea was to like get people excited to go to the movie theater, and I'm so excited to see that movie in a movie theater because it's like 120 frames, 3D, Will Smith, fucking sci-fi weird shit. Anyway, love
Cool.
it. So all right, well, should we open shit first, or should we do History Road first?
No,
Or should we
History
do
Road was
no
last.
History Road and just open shit?
Maybe open shit and a short history road.
Okay. All right. Should we play some
Join
music?
us next week.
Let's play some music while we...
I gotta pee real bad.
Well, why don't you go pee? I'll take care of the first one.
Ryan, sit here.
Don't sit there, Ryan.
Don't sit there, Ryan. Sit where you're at.
Ooh, here comes a package. I don't know what it is. But Ryan, sit in my lap.
Sit over there.
Sit in my lap. I don't have anything to open this with. Ow! My unworked hands! Ow! Ow! Ah! All right. This has a couple of... Sorry, I'm not speaking on the mic, but here's what this is. I found what looks like maybe a card. Oh, there's Anthrax in here. The band. A gift for you. Hi, Mike and Steve. Mike told me that you guys lost your Mortimer. Wow, Mike lied. I have Mortimer. I know exactly where he is. And so I wanted to give you another piggy born boy. Ian Gregory Blaine. Also, feel free to give me a call. Oh, he put his phone number. I don't think we're going to be doing that. We'll see what Mike says, though. We don't have time for that. Thank you, Ryan. A gift for you. Okay, has the same message on this. It's a little redundant. Redundant. Mike, someone bought us something and then left their phone number.
Word?
Yeah.
Call
You want to do that?
Yeah, how do you block your number? Does star 76 still work?
It's Star something.
Also,
Star Jones?
Dude, I got great news. This is great news.
What's the great news?
The bidet in your bathroom shoots moon water. Did you know this?
That's
whole
what
time?
bidets do.
This whole
Bidets
time.
fire moon water into your ass.
Moon water trivia.
Hide phone number. All right. I don't want to make this a long bit though, because we got shit to do. We have shit to do. All right.
Did you open it already?
Yes, I think so. Hang on. Star 67,
The busy signal heaven.
and then here we go.
Call him 1-800-COLLECT.
63.
Ian Gregory Blaine, the one and only. You know Ian Gregory Blaine. This is his shot to get on the show. All he wants to do is be on the show. That's his thing. See, you're on Dynamic Banter.
Really? Should I do that?
He's a great guy. He'd appreciate it. Say, you're finally on Dynamic Banter. How does it feel? And then when he starts saying that, just like,
Sounds like he's not going to answer.
what a kinky pig this is.
Your call has been forwarded.
Oh,
to
here we
an
go.
automated
Let's do
voice
it.
messaging system.
Dude, this is your only chance.
I'm gonna talk
Say,
over
say.
this part. I'm gonna talk over this part. Okay.
The mailbox is full and cannot.
You fucking idiot. You fucking moron. Delete your goddamn voicemails.
Holy shit.
Hey, do you realize you could have had the coolest voicemail ever?
Dude, that's it.
Wow, you fucking blew it.
We did. We didn't even have to be pieces of shit.
And not only did you blow it, this pig sucks. Let me see it.
Stop. It's a fine pig.
Let me see the fine pig. I'm sorry. Let me try. I haven't squeezed it yet. It's okay. Yeah. It's all right.
It's a fine
It's nice.
pig.
It's Zuckerman's pig.
Give it to Ryman.
You told someone that we lost Mortimer? Mortimer's fine.
Huh?
Well, in the note, it said that Mike Falzone told me that you guys lost Mortimer. It says it right there.
I haven't seen Mortimer in...
Yeah. I mean, I can understand why you'd think he's lost, but
Yeah.
I have him.
Okay, normally
bring
when
him
I
in.
can't see things, I'm just like,
It must be lost. Where's my wife? She must be
lost
lost.
Dude, my wife's been at work for 8 hours
Open
now.
this.
Somebody go get my wife.
Hi, Mike. Open this.
Yakov Smirnov. Get my wife, please.
That's my favorite Animaniac.
Dude, this one's zipped up to the lid. Did you have a good time at Comic-Con, Steve?
Absolutely. I had a blast.
I got a new stand-up joke out of Comic-Con.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's
Can
my
we hear
favorite.
it?
No.
Oh, great. If you're watching the video version, it's pretty good. It's pretty good what's going on in here. Is there like an old 1920s ghost in there?
Whatever it is. Yeah. Are there shackles
Rattling
in here?
chains. Give me that note. Let me read this motherfucker.
You read better than me. I'm backwards.
Oh, no.
Good news. There are a bunch of other things to read.
There's no way this is what this is. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Dear Mike and Steve, does it bother you that your name normally comes second, Steve? Not at all.
You're the one who made the logo.
Anyway, I'm the guy from the Nashville show who abandoned his very pregnant wife to attend. I'm happy to announce, Mike, listen to this. I'm happy to announce that we had our son on April 26th. We named him Michael Esteban Roberts.
There's no way. There's no way. No way. No way.
After you two
No.
lovely born boys.
No. No.
We have to get
No.
get rid of the show now. This is the last episode of Dynamic Banter. We've reached a level of whatever that we don't want. I hope it's okay to have an aggressively white boy with Esteban for a middle name.
Holy kid. Holy kid.
His birth announcement is included in this package.
Holy shit.
Also in here are several buttons I found while antique shopping in Nashville after the show. These is also an odd antique flashcard that I thought you'd enjoy. The one that says dick on it.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Thank you.
Not only does it say dick, but it also says dicks. Possessive.
Thank you both for everything funny you put into the world. I've followed you both as I experienced shitty work environments and unemployment. But at 32 years old, I just recently started a career with a nonprofit I've tried to work at for years.
Nice.
Thanks for keeping me sane during my many transitions. Sincerely, Billy, a.k.a. the smallest fan on Twitter.
Billy, let me tell you something. You got beautiful kids. You got a beautiful wife. You got beautiful kids. One of your kids is named Us now.
Oh, there's a P.S. P.S. My son's name is actually Lucas Gregory Roberts.
Thank God.
We're calling him Luke. Did you really think we'd name him after you? My wife barely tolerates me talking about you two.
That's good shit. That's good shit. Something's starting to happen where these people are starting to be way, way funnier than us.
Yes.
So we might be obsolete now.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We're grooming the audience for replacing us.
Wow.
Dentists have a lot of pull. That's a great one. Looks like a 70s pin. Let me see.
These are all great.
I am a breakfast, lunch, and dinner person. Selecto. Oh, wow. Key people. Mom.
Not to be outdone.
With I love my grandma. That's a great one. Both my grandmas are dead, so that's a funny one.
Oh, same.
Male bait. M-A-L-E. Bait.
Oh.
This is a good one.
So important.
Gore in 4. Wow. Tipper Gore? Or is this Tipper or Al?
That's Al.
Al.
Probably.
I think it's Tipper if it's 92. North Carolina Special Olympics. This is great.
Gotta support. Put it on a Jean Jacquier. Oh, there's sickness on this one.
I got my flu shot. How about you?
And very appropriate.
And this one says, oh, Bewitched.
Yeah.
Dude, this is weird. This is like a cursed. And it has one of those like old school pinbacks that doesn't have like a clip on it.
Yeah. That's been in someone.
Oh, yeah. Before they were
at least
bewitched.
A couple centimeters deep in someone.
Mike, do you mind if I keep
Keep any you want.
I want male bait, I love my grandma, and I'm a breakfast, lunch, and dinner person.
You should change it to loved, past tense. I loved my grandma.
I loved her. You also get dentists have a lot of pull.
I don't like that one. Makes me nervous, but the font on it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Awesome.
Good font.
This is I'm just a bill, dabba dabba deal.
And I'm dipping in on that deal.
And then I become a law. After all that.
Oh, shit. Dude, I think this is from my buddy Ralph.
Okay.
Dude.
My buddy Ralph with
that was
what's
that puppet.
guy's name?
That puppet movie that came out in the 80s.
Wreck-It friend Ralph.
Dude, this has to be from Ralph. It doesn't say though. I'm gonna text him. But this is so
It looks like it could be Anne Frank's diary.
My buddy Ralph
Uh-huh.
texted me when he was like at the airport to go to Europe or something, and he was like, dude, look at this book. And he held up this book.
1 minute. 1 minute prayers for dads.
And it's on this like beautiful leather bound.
It is beautiful, and it has like trees.
It's like embossed.
tall trees. It's like burned in there.
It's
or
laser
something.
etched.
Beautiful birds.
It has a laser etched like fucking
Cascading birds.
Bob Ross.
Yeah,
kind of painting.
That's a great way to put it.
And it's like a moleskin. And
Need a prayer for dads.
can I read the back of this for you?
Yeah. Is the back burned onto it too?
The photo of this man is burned into that book. This is actually a dog skin book. All right. Dads. This is what it says on the back. Dads, lift up your children in prayer. How do you Does it tell you how to do that in here?
It's unspecific like the other book.
That makes sense. Yeah. These daily prayers and words of encouragement will renew your soul as you intercede in key areas of your child's life, such as learning to forgive your child,
What?
growing spiritually with your child, developing friendships with your child. Take a minute out of your day to thank God for your child and let Him equip you for the challenges of fatherhood.
If you have a daughter, leave her by the side of the road.
No, this is capital Him. They're talking about God again.
Excuse
They are
me.
mentioning God twice in the same sentence. Actually, there's no commas here. This is all one sentence. Let him equip you for the challenges of fatherhood.
Let him
with-
equip you from the challenges of fatherhood.
with these brief but powerful prayers that will easily fit into your busy schedule.
Because they're 1 minute. It's like an ab workout.
Nick Harrison wrote this book, and he's the author of such books as Promises to Keep, Magnificent Prayer, and Power in the Promises.
So do you write prayers? Could a regular person write a prayer?
Yeah, because I guess that's what this is. Unless they're just like Bible verses that pertain to being a dad.
But then how does he make money off of this? He's just a curator.
The first page says, to dads everywhere.
Well, first page was implied by the cover.
Dads, we have a high calling from God. Oh yeah, these are kind of long. Remember, Dad, kids aren't very objective when it comes to. Oh yeah, so there's like he wrote little passages and then there's like Bible verses.
Oh, okay. So the passages are where he makes his money.
This one's about fairness. Remember, Dad, kids aren't very objective when it comes to claiming that's not fair. You're a better judge than they are. So make your determination the best you can and do be fair. When you're not sure what's fair, admit it to the kids and have them offer a fair way of resolving their concern.
Let your kids parent themselves if you don't know what to do.
This is about no corrupt talk. Dads, we need to watch what comes out of our mouths. Our job is to build up our kids, not tear them down with fucks and shits.
No, he doesn't say that.
Find something affirming to say to each of your children tonight. Make it a habit. That's nice. I like that one.
Yeah. I mean, they're all supposed to be positive.
Yeah, they're all gonna be nice, probably.
What if there's one that's just like, don't be gay?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's gonna be some weird shit in here. It's already just.
It's mostly not about that.
Dads should hope and pray for good health so they can see their kids to adulthood. Am I right?
Amen.
But prayer should be supplemented by caring for the bodies God has given us. Eating right, getting exercise, and avoiding stress can all contribute to our sticking around for many more years.
This book is already worth it.
Yeah, this is great. Thank you, Ralph, even though I'm not sure if you did this. When we think about being a dad to the glory of God, we can see how crucial our parenting is to God. Today, be a dad to the glory of God.
You know, God spelled backwards is dad. Give me the difficult one.
Sorry, buddy. We have literally nothing here to tear it. Wow, what a strong man. Jesus Christ. You gotta be fucking kidding me with that strength. You gotta be joking on that strength. What is? Oh, it's it's too many of these.
It's all of them. Oh, nice, dude.
Rain stick.
Shortest. It should be called the drizzle stick.
Oh,
Shortest rain stick ever.
We got a drizzle. We got a light drizzle stick.
Is there a note?
Oh, this is great. I hope there's a note.
There's all of these. Hey, baby boys, it's your two-horn baby boy, Stevie Maya. Thank you for regularly making me making me cry laughing at work. I thought
says
you
Gonzalez.
The racist guy who only could pronounce it says Mailile. It says Smith.
Chipotle.
Sorry there are 24 lips, but more the merrier. That's an adorable little rain stick.
Oh, this is great. We got toys. I want to do a parody of Ringo's Boys called Toys. I don't know when I can hear. I'm talking toys.
Toys. We got toys.
I'm talking toys. I'm talking toys. I'm talking toys. Stay there. I want to fight. Keep doing that. No, put it back. You gotta put it back. Come on. Yeah.
Good. Everything's good. These are great.
What's in there? What are those? Give me one of those.
A bunch of things that would be awesome if they worked the way they were supposed to.
Oh yeah, this is not. How hard do you need to blow into this fucking thing?
With everything you've got.
Give me another one. I don't have much. Maybe that one's broken. Oh fuck! I killed Mike. I killed Mike because. Shit, his last words are, "There's something down my mouth."
There's blood accumulating into my mouth.
How many? So there's just a bunch of those in there? That's it? All right.
A lot of lip service.
All right. Let's open this up now.
Holy shit. This is like shitty Christmas. Remember when that guy lied to us about his kit?
Oh, yeah! Here you go, Mike. Rip it the fuck open quick.
You guys, check this out. It's a microphone. Toddlers love exploring sounds and rhythms as they play around with the music. Oh,
We sure do. We are toddlers. Hi, Mike and Steve. I hope you like these. I only started listening after SourceFed ended, but have listened to all the episodes, even the loud ones. Mike, this one? Sorry if this makes you no see. Saw the Portland friends and friends. Bye-bye. There's
I
like
say a
fucking
little-
trading cards in here.
Can I say a little something?
Oh, wait.
Steve?
Amazon has a character limit on these notes, and I didn't know I could do 2 of them. Honk, honk.
Oh, thank you so much, Steve. And I have a little note here. Kleinkinder lieben es beim splendid Musik, Clinch und Rhythmen zu erkunden. Unser Musikspielzeug für Kinder ist dafür gemacht. Kinder in Weise elke Dong von Musik zu erfreuen, die Spaß machen und was this, woke words? Rhythmen und Kleinspielen.
I'd like to first thanking Mike Farzanen for reading to us der Kinder Schlichten. Why am I holding this while I do it? All praise to the echo.
Praise be Echo.
Holy shit. Thank you, Ryan. This one's got a fragile on it.
What a mess. What a mess. What a mess.
Ah! Sorry, it takes me a second to get it.
For those of you listening at home, Steve opened a box.
Ah! Ah! May I? May I? Ah! Alright, that's the one side.
Oh my god. Imagine, for those of you who can't see the video, the plastic microphones that you think these sound like, this is the most industrial version of that. It's like a super reinforced version.
It's
of
like
that.
it's like a privileged kids version of the mic.
Yeah.
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 This has honeysuckle wood on it. Ah!
Holy shit. Lots of bubble wrap in that one. Has to be fragile. Has to be fragile. What
What
was
fell?
that?
What was it? What? What? I'm sorry, I got headphones on.
How many of those do we have now?
Oh shit, this looks like a shoebox.
Oh shit. A shoebox? That is a shoebox.
Shoebox, shoebox, shoebox.
Shoebox. Well. What's going on now?
These are just shoes, maybe.
What?
Oh no, they're not shoes.
We both have to wear one?
Why isn't there any note in here? I don't like it.
Maybe the note is the friends you made all along.
Life doesn't need a note.
Is it pottery?
Oh,
It's a beautiful goddamn dynamic banter mug. Watch this. Oh, there was a note in it. Look at this fucking thing.
wow.
This is beautiful.
Why isn't there a note?
There's these.
They're just cards.
Yeah, but read them.
Ironworks Pottery, Megan von der Linden. Megan, Instagram, Ironworks Pottery.
Wow, this is beautiful.
I wish there was a note. I'd love to read the process of this. Cool.
Step 1, make a cup.
They're just like really great painted mugs.
Yeah, this isn't even like a she just transferred a logo
No, it's
on
like
here.
she
She like
painted
redid
it.
the logo. This is beautiful. Thank you,
Wow.
Megan von der Linden.
Thank you, Megan Fox.
Megan von der Linden was probably the only person who understood all the German I said a second ago. Gotta open this box. It's the other shoes.
It's the other foot. Oh, it's those teeth they said they'd send. We better get. We better.
We gotta get this hard on
We gotta call the cops. We gotta get this hard on ice. All right. Last but not least. To the DB boys, I wanted to send a handwritten note along with this package, but I lost both my hands in a horrible cotton candy accident. That's the other hand. So, you're getting a hand-typed letter instead. I started listening to DB when Steve mentioned it on one of the original Valleycast episodes. Since then, I've become a rabid fan of DB and have gone back through the entire back catalog. In doing so, I have learned many life lessons. Perhaps most importantly, never open a horse. Because of the joy you bring to all of us each week, I wanted to send you something useful to y'all as a thank you. On one of the recent episodes, Mike mentioned that you guys should get a soundboard for all the sound effects that Steve eventually finds. About 9 seconds too late for the bit to land. I remember researching the Elgato Steam Decks.
Honest?
I remember researching the Elgato Stream Decks for work, hashtag not sponsored, hashtag humble brag. There were several examples of people using them for just what Mike described. I hope you can use it, but if it doesn't fit your workflow, I've included the Amazon gift receipt just in case.
Wow.
I'm sorry this letter's so long, but I have also attached the perfect audio history road, especially considering Mike's sensitive ears. I hope you find time to play it. Wishing you two all the best, Franklin. Yes, the same smartass who sent the theme song for Valleycast episode 29, which was just a crappy cell phone recording of you singing the Valleycast on a Twitch stream. PPS, sorry for all the talk about the Valleyfolk. I know how much Mike hates when you mention other podcasts. Patreon.com/the Valleyfolk.
Holy shit.
And then look, here's the audio history road. It's just a WAV file in the middle of a printout.
Good, let's play it.
That's great. And it says besthistoryroad.wave.
Look at this fucking
What
thing.
is this?
It's a soundboard.
Oh, no way.
I'm guessing that there's some kind of program.
Oh, I'm going to play with this.
There's a little stand for it.
Oh, my God.
And here's the
Wow, I
instructions.
might start up first time show again because of this.
Yeah, definitely immediately use it on a different podcast.
Wow, this is great.
This
Dude,
looks like
let's
it.
load this up with funny shit.
Absolutely.
Give me that. Is this a reading and documentation?
That's the document that goes with it. Instructional.
Quickest guided the piece in mine rapide.
Mine! Kleinen Derken!
Telecharges it's installing it up Stream Deck. Branches directement Stream Deck sur une porte au USB de votre PC ou de votre Mac.
Studio power at your fingertips!
Utilizes past the hub USB.
Tactile controlling!
Dice déposer, créer un dossier sur un toucher, puis glisser, disposer des actions dans ce dossier.
I could do this for like an hour probably. Is it insensitive? Yeah. Yes.
Placez stube d'excellent fourni et les pâtisses par une convente d'utilisation optimale.
Cool. Well, dude, thank you. Jesus, what's this person's name?
You know what's funny about that? It's like
Franklin.
What is it insensitive to? Some people have German accents.
I mean, but it's like, it's insensitive because...
Dude, think about the people who speak German.
Okay. I'll think about it. Thank you, Franklin, for the gift. Wow, I'm gonna have so much fun with this.
Yeah, good luck.
Great. All right, well, guys. I mean, we've gone over. We'll do like extra History Roads next time.
Okay.
Guys, thank you for listening to Dynamic Banter. Mike, you got any last-minute plugs?
I said them all before. Come to the Laugh Factory on August 5th. Come to the Bridgeport Stress Factory in Connecticut on August 22nd. I'll be everywhere in between then. And having a good time. Mike in the Morning comes back on September and been releasing fun stand-up stuff throughout the summer.
Guys, the Valleyfolk is finally on Bring the Funny.
The 30th.
On the 30th. That's this Tuesday. And it's our episode. So please watch, tell everyone you know to watch, share it on the internet, tag us. We will retweet every fucking mention of us being on television.
It's a good way to get more followers quick. Is to just talk about the Valleyfolk being on NBC.
Yeah, you're gonna get retwixed if you mention to watch us on the 30th on NBC. Bring the Funny. I think it's at 9 p.m. 10 Central or something. But anyway, yes, catch us on the show finally. It's going to be great. We're really excited. We did a sketch that we really love and are really proud of, and we hope you guys love it too. So anyway, yeah, thanks for listening to the show. Thank you all who sent things to Dynamic Banter. If you want the P.O. Box, it's Dynamic Banter, care of the Valleyfolk, 15445 Ventura Boulevard.
Ventura Boulevard!
Suite 976. Sherman Oaks, California, 91403. Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll catch you next time on The Valley. No.
It's over.
No.
It's over.
Dude, I'm falling apart.
It's over.
Dude.
Bye-bye.
I was just talking about the Valleyfolk.
That sucks that we had no ads on my last podcast.
That was a HeadGum podcast.